It's very thin. Hi guys, another one of my rambling introductions, just to try and position what I'm doing. Did a video on that car the other day, that's its cousin, and one of the things I did was replace the AA batteries with one of those, a 14500 lithium ion battery. 14 is the diameter in millimeters, 500, the 50 is the length, and the 0 at the end means it's a circular or a cylindrical battery rather than a flat one. So 14 millimeters wide, 50 millimeters long, and cylindrical, which is the same dimensions as the AA battery. And that's their purpose, that you can put them in the same thing that you put a AA in. The only thing is those are 3.7 volts or 4.2 volts freshly charged, as opposed to 1.5 volts. So one of them is roughly equivalent to 3 of them. Anyway, in the comments, MiniZ1994, I think that's how his name goes, said, couldn't I use the Vape LiPo batteries and put them in an adapter because they're shorter, and then stick one of them in there somewhere? And I had a thought about it, had a think about it. I can't remember which vapes those come out of. I'll have a look, see if that's the right size in there anyway. That's one of those Lost Marys, picked it up today in the street. But these ones are 13400. So 13 millimeter diameter, 40 millimeters long, and 0 at the end to indicate they're cylindrical. So they're a bit shorter, but not much shorter. So I 3D printed this. So that's fresh off the printer. The few bits that need trimming out. This is just my first attempt at the idea. First thing I'll say is the difference between 14500 and 13400 is not very much. We've only got 1 millimeter in the diameter, so this thing is 0.5 millimeter wide, and you see it's already splitting there, so it's really not going to be very strong. But we probably don't need too much strength along there. The bit that'll be interesting will be trying to get some sort of adaptation at the end here. I'm thinking of bending a metal plate. That's what I've got 2 slots there for, bending a metal plate in and out and down on the inside there, so that the contacts on the end of these will make contact in there. And then we can just slide that into there. That's the theory. And get them off. Come on. There we go. So put that in there. because how we actually charge them is going to be interesting. Let's have a look in here. I've already wiped it off. I tend to get a bit paranoid about things that have been in other people's mouths. All right, so that one, that's a 13300, so that's even smaller. And it also looks like it's been crushed a little bit. So that's probably not the ideal size. You probably want the 14500, 14300. What did I say this was? No, 13400, that one. And this one is a 13300, so it's that much shorter again. It would fit in there, wouldn't it? So I'll get some metal strip, see what we can do. Right, just been in the other room, looked at my desk, and laying on my desk I've got a couple of 13400s. So we've got a couple of extras there. Or we could go for the little one there. Right, this is the metal case from a 9-volt battery, one of those square shaped things. And I've used it in the past because it's quite a nice soft, or relatively soft, metal that you can bend quite easily, cut quite easily. A pair of scissors will cut it. I've got some proper tin snips. What we want to do is cut it. So I've printed these little slots here. It's always one doesn't want to come out, isn't there? Well, I'll work on that in a second. So we'll cut a strip of this. And my theory is stick that in there, cut it a bit too wide. All right, in there like that, bend it round. Still nothing. I'm not getting a good enough contact. Ah, we got it now. Why was that so difficult? Question is, can we get it in there? I'll get a dummy. Dummy. Oh, that's the that's that one. There we go. All right. So that one needs to stick out a bit more. It's got to go into the gap. There we are. So there you go. Very basically, very rough and ready. But we've got a vape battery in a little adapter, very roughly done. We could tidy that up, obviously. And we're running the car. So, Mini Z 1994. Yes, we can do it. That's the first attempt. We could tidy that up, but we got there. Whether we could do it with that smaller one, probably. In fact, it might be easier with the smaller one because you could probably solder it directly in place. A bit more space to work on it. So thanks. Job done? Well, sort of done. Halfway house, really. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. Thanks again for watching.